It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we've got some history in this battle of AFL alumni. It's the Jets and the Silver and Black, and it's coming up next on Madden NFL 25.
We're in London. We see one of the world's most iconic football venues, Wembley Stadium. And since 2007, it's welcomed the NFL to stage some American football contests as well. Joined by a former NFL quarterback up in the booth, Mr. Brock Heward. I'm Kate Scott. And Brock, you can brag if you'd like to, because I know you had quite the big arm in your days with the Huskies and the Seahawks in Seattle. Well, we've got a couple of quarterbacks here who also know how to push that football down the field.
Yeah, you got a couple QBs who are going to keep these defenses honest today, because the moment they get greedy in coverage or get too aggressive in the pocket, either of these quarterbacks can drop a dime, drop a deep throw right over him for big yardage, and maybe 6 points too. To call these body blows, you got to be committed to running the football. Even if it doesn't move the chains, I guarantee you that wear and tear will pay dividends later.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Rodgers set to pass. And he's going to go down. Jets brought the pressure and got to him. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
And now this defense is on that sack board and sets up a pretty good chance here on 3rd down. It's a little bit like blood in the water with sharks when it comes to taking sacks. You can feel it as a quarterback. Once that defense gets one, they're hungry for another.
That return. So the Jets take the field for their first drive. And bringing them out in his 4th season since arriving as the #1 overall pick back in 2021, TREVOR LAWRENCE.
TREVOR LAWRENCE has had a remarkable career. Over 50 starts in high school and a winner all the way along. A national champion and 3-year starter at Clemson, and really a starter from day one after the first pick in the draft.
From the 31. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Nate Hobbs. And the Raiders will be set up great after a terrific return down inside the 15. Not the auspicious debut they'd certainly hoped for on that opening drive. The coverage, impressive, taking their first possession away with that interception.
It is tough to play a clean game in this league. Caliber defenders are awesome. You just hope that eventual missteps happen at a less meaningful moment than your opening series. You don't want to make it any harder to get your rhythm and get your passing game going.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Now he'll throw off the play fake. And this will be a Las Vegas touchdown. The Raiders parlay the turnover into a lead. It's a Stephon Diggs touchdown. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups, and when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
That punt goes unanswered. No return there. And the Raiders' drive is going to start deep on their own side of the field. At this drive starting, 1st and 10. Again, this is White. He's got room to roam here. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, let's give them a little love right here, Kate.
Here's a give up the middle. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5. From the 46. This will be caught by Adams. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Pickup of 12 on that play.
Early downs.
Throwing from the gun. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
Well, they're not going to let anything come easy, and their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on 3rd and short.
3rd down from the gun. Complete beyond the marker. And they take him down right along the 30. Give him 3 on that game. Raiders in possession. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Cut by Diggs. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. Going RPO, right side, caught. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. From the gun on 3rd down. Brought in along the sideline, just need an official ruling, and they say catch. Great play. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And he's able to take this one in for the touchdown. The Raiders parlay the interception into points. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the 1st half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Now here's Rodgers. He's got the hook up to Adams. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
It's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Here's Rodgers. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
Really forcing the incompletion.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Got a man, Bowers has it. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Rodgers set to pass. It's into the hands of White. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's good for Raiders 1st.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run. Knock that ball away.
Again the throw now on 2nd and 10. This throw is cut. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. Shotgun now on 3rd down. He brings it in. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs. And now the Raiders call for the 1st of their timeouts. They'll throw it again. And this will be a Las Vegas touchdown. The Raiders boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position can be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
Will come onto the field. The Jets headed out on offense late in this 1st half. And losing by 3 scores, they'll have a final chance to take at least 3 off the deficit before halftime. Over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Dekes out a one-stop, finds a seam, left side, he's off to the races. And he will score, it's a New York touchdown. The Jets chop some of the lead off before the half. Garrett Wilson with the touchdown. There sure was a lot of trust on that play, Brock, and he proved worthy of it with that end result.
Yeah, good old receiver. Someone who just knows how to get it into the end zone is worth his weight in gold to a QB. And on that throw, there was trust there that he had a shot to find pay dirt. That
brings us to halftime. halftime. It's a 14-point game after 2 quarters of play. Now we'll send you back stateside to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has the EA Sports halftime report all queued up and ready to go.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Back to you and Brock in a bit. But first, time for our EA Sports halftime report. We got an excellent first half from the former MVP, Aaron Rodgers. He fired his guys into the lead with 2 first-half touchdown passes as they were looking like a well-oiled machine in the first half of play.
As always, a hat tip to Coach for his hard work during the break, as we're happy to welcome y'all back for the start of our third quarter. Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Now it's Lawrence. This is reeled in by Wilson. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line.
The other end, finishing it, doing his job.
Lawrence throwing here. Got a man, coverage lost him, complete. And they get this down to the 28. That play good for 17 and a first down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move.
They'll go right side with Hall. Juke the defender. Pick up of 12 on that play. And it'll give the Jets a first down.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
Working inside the red zone. Brought in by Ayuk. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. 2nd and 3 now. Throwing with a blitz on the way. It's caught. And he'll go down shy the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
And keep on firing.
Back to throw. Here's Lawrence. And he will score. Touchdown, New York! The Jets cut into the lead coming out of halftime. If you're going to complete that one successfully, Brock, you need the perfect throw. Just the right touch. And you also need a guy who can go up and get it just like that.
Yeah, you need to be able to muscle somebody off the ball if you're not alone. And call me a little biased. Go ahead, I don't care.
You're
but the success of that play does come down to the timing of the throw, Kate.
35. The Raiders and Aaron Rodgers headed back out on offense. And he has to be happy about his game. We're checking some of the highlights right now that he's made so far. A good showing that's seen him in the zone from time to time. And also he's just seen the field well from his spot in the middle of this offense. Starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Now here's Rodgers. Able to hit Gallup, complete. And they bring him down around the 34. Now about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset. 3rd and 5. To throw, Rodgers. Complete beyond the marker. And this will be a Las Vegas touchdown. The Raiders push their lead further to start the half. Devontae Adams, the touchdown. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. From the 34. That's taken in by Samuel. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Here's Lawrence to throw. That's complete to Wilson. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside.
They're set up with 2nd and short. He'll throw it yet again. Wilson's got it. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll get down to the 21-yard line before he's stopped. Lawrence to throw it. And it's caught. And he will score. It's a New York touchdown. The Jets lower the deficit to a single possession. Garrett Wilson with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Huge moment here for the Jets as they go for two.
The Jets will line up for a two-point conversion.
They'll try to run it in. And he reaches the end zone, so the two-point conversion will cut the lead down to 6. Defense perhaps a little too worried about the pass there, partner, and as a result, they're able to run it in for 2. Rodgers set to pass. Oh, the football's loose. And this is scooped up by the Jets. Well, that didn't take long, Brock. One play, and they're back out there.
Well, that's how a defense can make you awfully happy as an offensive player, especially when you screw it up and you fumble. The defense picks up that offense and puts them right back on the field.
Ball at the 33 for first down. Throwing now, following the turnover. Got him in, over the middle, complete. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. Now Lawrence. This is reeled in by Wilson. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant.
Hall running between the tackles. And he drives this forward to the 6. They find 7 yards, and now they've got first and goal. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York.
Play with.
It's second and goal. They give it to him up the middle. And he will take it in. Touchdown, New York. The Jets find a way to tie it late. Breece Hall with the touchdown. So it was touchdown or bust here on this drive, Brock. A field goal wouldn't have done it, but they get the score they needed, and now a critical extra point forthcoming.
And chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
He'll get this one to Adams. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. 2 timeouts remaining and some time left to use them. It's first and 10. Throwing now. Escapes the pocket. He's going to pull this one down and run with it. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
At the NFL level, they'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
To throw. Throwing this back in the end zone. Too far out of the back of the end zone it goes. Incomplete.
Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he can take the lid off a defense at any time.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And they've taken maybe a decisive lead in the final minute.
You know what I love about that, Kate? He didn't shrink from the spotlight. He seized the moment, made it his own. And that kick might just win them this game.
Onto the field. The Jets and receiver Garrett Wilson back out to take possession. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Here he is to throw. Oh, that might kill the comeback. It's intercepted. Robert Spillane has it. And the Raiders make the play that should win them this game. So it's been a bit of a mixed bag for him, partner. He does have the 3 touchdowns in this game, but also now a couple of interceptions.
You almost feel like, Kate, he's seeing most of the picture on how to attack this defense, but just not quite all of it yet. It's largely been good, as he said.
As they add 3 to the win as time expires. So put this in the win column for the Raiders. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing both of these offenses work, and really not a lot to dislike from either group. Just one side working at a slightly better clip than the other. That was the difference in the win. So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Raiders winners, as we say cheerio from London.